Hey guys, welcome back, Marish here, and today we have Phoenix Point combo for Berserker Sniper, or Sniper Berserker, how you prefer. And at first glance, it seems like they're totally opposite, and they are, because Berserker itself is melee, and Sniper, well, it's far range. But there is a chance. I was not really happy about the outcome, but let's see what it is this combo is about. So one of the main key things from Berserker what you can take is Adrenaline Rush, but there's a problem. First things, the bonus is whenever you enable it, that's basically you must have it, all rest of your actions cost only 1 action point. So it really well goes together with Sniper Rifle, because that requires 3 action points. Instead, you can shoot 4 times. But downside is whenever you enable it, you can't use any other ability afterwards which uses willpower, which means marked for death afterwards will not be usable. Quick aim will not be usable. Well, you don't need it, and that cancels out 2 other abilities from Sniper Rifle, Sniper build. But not only that, also Armor Break for yourself for Berserker is not afterwards usable. So you need to be aware of whenever to enable or move, and before that use Armor Break, because you can use when you have your turn, you can set up Armor Break, you can mark someone for death, you don't use that, and then you can enable Adrenaline Rush afterwards, and then the first shot will have that Armor Break and that mark for death will have that effect, right? But the same problem where whenever we enable Adrenaline Rush, there's something disabled. The same problem we have with the builds itself, because for example we have Close Quarter of Aid, right, where enemy basically it starts working when there's enemies in entire radius. What's about this? So this is Marksman. This literally works when there is no enemies in between. So you see, they each other cancel out. So either you want enemies close to you or you don't, because and that's not only one. This is literally kind of close combat ability, then Bloodlust when you are damaged. It works both ways, but generally you will get hit when you are closer. This is disabled body parts remain functional. It's cool, and you cannot be mind controlled, but again, if you're a sniper, you're far back, so that doesn't really bother you. So in my honest opinion, I will just let's explore melee possibility. We could leave guy like this, pick up obviously Adrenaline Rush so he can use also melee weapons with 1 action point. Then you would need to pick up Ignore Pain, then you need Bloodlust, then you need Close Quarter, and the question will remain, then what's the use of Sniper? And the honest answer, no use. Quick Aim will be not available, Mark for Death will not be available, Master Marksman will not work, Extreme Focus, you're melee, there's no Overwatch. You can of course set up the handgun afterwards, no point. So only thing, one and only thing how you benefit as a Berserker from Sniper combo would be this weak spot, which means you start shooting. Whenever you shoot, whenever part is disabled, the rest of your attacks will go through that armor. It will ignore the armor. Pretty damn little bonus, I would say. So that's why in this combo I think melee is already kind of out of the question. So also that's not my favorite build, but what we can build is something that goes along these lines. So, and here I want to mention, there's literally, you need to make a choice. Either you pick Armor Break, which is active ability, you need to enable it. Whenever you enable it, that part will have armor removed entirely for everyone. Absolutely great, but costs willpower. Or you pick up Weak Spot and rely on your rifle, and you need to this soldier needs to destroy that part, then it will also remove the armor. Don't take both, that each other cancels out. And also the quick aim, there might be situations where quick aim is a good thing, where you have only 4 willpower and you can't enable adrenaline rush, but you somehow... rare cases. Because remember, to shoot twice with your sniper rifle, we will give him sniper rifle, you need 6 willpower points. Then you can shoot twice. In the same situation, adrenaline rush, when you use it right away, you can shoot 4 times and it costs you 5 willpower. So you see, rare cases is where quick aim will be the bonus. So, in this case scenario, I will also... I always prefer passive bonuses in all games, ever, forever, ever, because active abilities always have some downside, either cooldown, either it costs energy or something. Passive abilities work always, forever and ever and ever. That's why I like them. And yeah, we have also in my sheet I have set up that cautious and reckless is something I really want for this build. So it would be stupid for me to say you want reckless and you want cautious and then don't take it. So this is kind of what you want from Sniper Berserker build, and from willpower and speed. So literally, look at this guy as sniper with a chance to shoot 4 freaking times every turn, as long as you have willpower. So willpower you probably want, let me see if I can get, yeah, I can get 15. So I can 3 turns. That means how many shots? 12 shots. And I expect someone to die in between those 12 shots, and which means I will regain willpower, which means I can able for another round. So it kind of is. And as you see my current set, I'm not picking Mark for Death, you can't go for that, but I'm not picking up only, so there's literally no use. Whenever you enable Adrenaline Rush for those 4 shots, only for first you can, well, Mark for Death works for everyone, but this is passive. This is literally whenever you enable it, you just rely on your gun. So now I will leave the 13 points, we will see what we need, but we need this melee stuff make into sniper. First things first, this is absolute garbage. Literally anyone, if I found the guy who thought this is a good idea to put it in Phoenix Point, I would definitely had some tough discussion with him, because that arm is literally pointless. It's absolutely garbage. It's like, it's even worse than acid. I found acid in some rare cases for long combats kinda do something. This is just garbage. This is garbage, and you can't use 2-handed weapons. It's, I don't know. So there's 2 choices only. To be honest, only one. So tentacle torso or this regeneration torso. With regeneration torso, you need to be aware of why, and I did pick up Bloodlust. We did not pick up it for speed. We picked up it for extra damage. And extra damage you can have only when you lose your health, which literally means some of your guys need to shoot him in the back. Don't destroy any parts, shoot in different parts. In a leg a little bit, in a torso a little bit, in a arm a little bit, but don't destroy the part. Just keep that in mind. And it's up for you how much you are comfortable to, how much health to leave. But that means if you pick up this regeneration torso, that guy will be healed, and that causes a problem, because basically the longer the combat goes, the less damage he does, right? Because it's regenerating at the end of the combat, you can literally be with full health, and so all the bonus is gone. So in my opinion, this is the only, if you have this mutated chest, then there's only one choice for this combo. and this is you can use two-handed weapons, and you're not regenerating a thing. So, and we have regenerated. We have also mutated legs. Speed you don't need. Stealth you don't need. So there's also kind of only one choice to go with the legs. So for head, it will always and always, for sniper, will be perception, stealth, accuracy, right? Just I'm mentioning because I think I think berserkers always come with chest and legs mutated, never head. But if I might be mistaken because I'm confused with priests. So if that's the case, then for this build it would be always perceptor head, always tentacle torso, and always stomper legs. There's no other way, honestly. That's for mutations only. So when it comes to equipment, this is the same build, full sniper set. That's what you want. And yeah, what we have then is now we can enable two-handed weapons. So we are switching. You will not go melee. That's out of the question, as I said. That's basically your setup. You don't have there's no point of picking handgun, and for obvious reason. It is whenever you enable that sweet adrenaline rush, every single shot with any weapon will cost 1 action point. So why should you shoot with laser rifle if you can shoot with way more powerful any sniper rifle for that matter? When you don't start game this one. But I put it in for only one reason. When and if everything goes sideways and you are absolutely out of willpower, and still there's 50 damage, it's not double, and you have that little boost from bloodlust. But okay, just for argument's sake, I'm giving another weapon, but that's it. And then, as you can see, there's impossible for you to pick to run in a problem with strength, with how much you can carry. So yeah, health, steam pack, that's your choosing. But so it leads back. Basically, we are done with this build. It leads back that strength will never ever be a problem. We can potentially use rest of the points to put in speed, because you need to move a little bit around. And as we have -2 here, 0 there, we would need 18. Let me see if we can get 18. Yeah, 2 points. Okay, we run in the Phoenix Soldier point amount. Spend 2. So this would be one of the possible solutions how to make Berserker Sniper. Another, of course, here, forever and ever you need Adrenaline Rush. Then probably take at least one of your snipers need Mark for Death. It's ability that you can choose, you can switch it off, no, well, not use basically. And Bloodlust also is a question. You need Master Marksman for sure. Well, if we build the other one with passive, let's take this one as active, Armor Break, and yeah, maybe leave. It doesn't make sense, but Bloodlust. If you are not comfortable with shooting your own guy in the back to get this bonus, then there's no point of getting this Bloodlust. You will be in back in safety kind of. So yeah, it's rare the case where you will be shot. So, but yeah, I think that so you can, this sniper can benefit from having the Berserker is the only way to get that Bloodlust. There's no other, of course, Adrenaline Rush as we spoke, but let me give you some numbers to just clarify what we are talking about. It is just don't be super hyped and excited. There are some downsides. So Adrenaline Rush, you shoot 4 times. You know what also shoots kind of 4 times? It's whenever you have infiltrator sniper. It shoots only twice with quick aim, but with double the damage, the damage output is the same, or even higher, to be honest, a little bit because the armor, but that's exactly the same damage as shooting 4 times. But shooting 4 times will have, well, 4 shots will have more reloads, you will use more ammo, so you will, the upside of course is you also get a little bit less damage because of the armor. As long as armor is on some body parts, the most benefit is biggest amount of damage you do with 1 shot. That's always the case. That's the logic. That's how the mechanics works in the game. So when you have that split in 4 shots, for example, the same skill, and if you need 3 shots to take out that body part, you lose a lot because of that armor. So at the end, sniper infiltrator in the same case scenario will do more damage than this build. The, of course, upside again is you can shoot 4 different targets. That's the upside whenever you have. And of course, remember, there's accuracy penalty. And to be honest, it was quite severe. I thought it's not that of a big deal because, you know, sniper rifle and sniper everything, but no, you actually need a lot of accuracy because I was missing the shots like crazy. I didn't like it. Not a big fan. So in this case scenario, yeah, we have 17 points left. We can pick up the same extreme focus for pistol, but yeah, I think that would be it. 17, I probably would put 16 points here. So that would be the build for Sniper Berserker, which literally is sniper that can shoot 4 times, and if you lose some health, cool, you do more damage, and you can make at least this sniper the first shot from those all 4. Before you enable Adrenaline Rush, you need to enable Armor Break and then Adrenaline Rush. And removing right away 50 armor, trust me, it is more useful than you think. So yeah guys, before we jump off, I will of course show you this little sweet as you can see, we have a lot of zeros, ones, which is lowest unique ability rating you want for this build. So what we have, Bombardier. No, you can't sacrifice not a single accuracy lost. You will not benefit from Adrenaline Rush because mounted weapon already costs 1 action point, so there's no way you need to use that. Close quarter, there's shotgun and melee. As I explained, shotgun, you don't want Berserker to go melee close shotgun range when it's combined with sniper. Then sniper loses all the point. You basically benefit from weak spot only, right? As I explained. And so that's auto allocation. Sniperist, hell yeah, additional bonus. Trust me, you want that bonus because, as I explained, normally without bloodlust, without anything, you shoot 4 times and you still do a little bit less damage than the same build when you have sniper with the infiltrator, right? So we are speaking about efficiencies. You want that extra damage. So sniperist, of course, welcome. Strongman and trooper I put just for fun and giggles 1.5 because you will have the benefit from Adrenaline Rush. Because now even assault rifle will be, you can use it with only 1 action point, and the same for heavy. But for heavy, the main problem with heavy, I would love to just equip and give him heavy Hell Cannon. It's higher damage, especially in the beginning of the game. This is not when you don't have such an awesome rifle. You do a lot of damage, but the accuracy, oh boy, the accuracy loss is crazy, which means you will need to be in close range. And whenever you are in close range, this automatically, with enemy, this disables, the master marksman is off, and you have even less accuracy. So the problem causes the problem. So you see, but if you're comfortable with running around a bit closer than with sniper rifle, and the trooper, remember, trooper ability gives not only damage but also accuracy. So where other abilities you lose something, trooper actually gives damage and accuracy, which means, let me just run you a few numbers, because, well, why would you else watch this channel? Of course, for numbers. Let's take the end rifle, the end gun, right? Normally it starts with 40 damage, which is quite good already. If we enable, if we had this cool, awesome trooper, it boosts damage by 20%. But we also have a bloodlust. Remember bloodlust? We still have it. We cannot use it. So let's say we have it up to 30%. That's quite a lot. Your guy should be then at 40 health. Yes. When your guy is only at 40% of health, then you will have 30% damage. But just for easier calculations, that means overall your rifle, this rifle, every shot for burst will do 60 damage, right? And 60 damage, if you combine with a weak spot and whatever, master marksman and where was, oh, I'm not speaking, weak spot, it can be quite damaging, right? 60 times 4, how much? 240, right? It's more than this rifle will do, probably. So I'm just, that's why I put 1.5, because that's another chance that's not as in my opinion as good, but another way to play this combo. For self-defense, there's no absolutely reason to pick up, again, the same explanation, PDW and pistol. Of course, it's benefit for this one stupid extreme focus, or when you're absolutely out of your willpower and you can't enable, and there's some enemy and you have one eye. So rare cases. Then fine. I already see my bad, because yeah, always, forever and ever, these PDWs will be better than pistols. So it is a case, but it's so rare. I would not count that as something to look forward, because no other benefits for this build. You are adrenaline rush build. You need some weapon that uses more than one action point. That's basically it. So now we are back to cautious, as I said, you want to have, because of the loss of accuracy here. So rating 3 all the way. Don't think about the damage as much, you get it back from bloodlust. And rest we have quarterback, chemist and thief. I can't, the speed is not key here. It's enough for you to move around and then you shoot 3-4 times. Awesome. None of these matter for this combo. Reckless, as I picked up, this is the perfect scenario where I'm not losing a single accuracy, because they each other cancel out, and in total, in summary, I get plus 20 damage, which is nice. So yeah, reckless, a little bit less important than cautious, 2.5 rating, because of this accuracy. Just if you have only alone this reckless, then it's up for you to choose. Farsighted and healer, again, we are picking up for willpower, because remember, whenever you don't have willpower enough to enable adrenaline rush, this all build falls apart. You are even without quick aim, because we don't have any points left, right? So that means you can shoot only one sniper round in the turn. 4 shots or 1 shot. That's basically what happens when you run out of willpower. So Farsighted and healer gives you that. And as I said, resourceful is absolutely no need. You can pick up there's no way you shoot as much in one combat, then you're doing something wrong if you need that much bullets. So strength is not a key, that strength is not needed. So yeah, that's my rating. These are the unique abilities. If you look for making this build, these are the unique abilities you probably want for your guy. Otherwise, let me know what you think. If you have tested it out, if you find awesome that you can shoot sniper rifle 4 times in a round, in a turn, it's pretty awesome. And if you have any questions or comments, of course, let me down in comment section, and we will meet in next videos. Cheers.